Welcome to How to Rock Spirit's Sun Moon Alchemy series. This audio was compiled and recorded by Dustin Cormier, a Leo Ascendant Scorpio with Sagittarius Moon, born in the year of the Metal Ram. All the possible Western Sun and Moon sign combinations can be found and learned about here. This information is for educational purposes only. I do not own any of the following content. For more astrology lectures and my own Cosmic Consciousness audio lecture series, check out How to Rock Spirit's YouTube channel, where I rap about everything from philosophy and transpersonal psychology, to psychedelic spirituality, to tantric and occult mysticism, and even to Marx and Engels and the materialist sciences. See you there! Sun in an air sign. Basically motivated by intellectual concepts and social ideals. Recharges energy through social involvement and intellectual stimulation. Sun in Libra. Creative energy directed toward interpersonal relationships and initiating ideas. Needs to be recognized for impartiality, fairness, kindness, and ability to harmonize opposing energies. Radiates sociable, graceful, intellectual vitality and a refined sensitivity to beauty. Constant urge to create balance in one's relationships and lifestyle. Sense of individuality can be obliterated through overconcentration on pleasing others. The moon sign and its element. These notes are also still from Stephen Arroyo's Chart Interpretation Handbook. The element of the moon sign represents an attunement from the past that manifests automatically, a mode of feeling and being that one needs to be aware of in order to feel inwardly secure and at home with oneself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. By such modes of self-expression, you are satisfying a deep inner need that can give stability to your entire personality. The moon's element also shows how you react instinctively to all experiences, with what energy you spontaneously adjust yourself to the flow of life. Moon in earth signs. Reacts to changing experiences with steadiness and stability. Feels comfortable with self when being productive and working towards goals. Moon in Capricorn. Reacts with self-control and determination. Sometimes reacts automatically with severe negativity. Needs to manipulate the world and others in order to feel secure, comfortable, and to achieve one's goals. Can set aside personal concerns to fulfill duties. Controlled response to experience. Cautiously projects authoritative, determined energy. Feels comfortable in role of provider, protector. Habitually takes control of situations. Dominant emotional need to be on top or to be an authority can limit capacity for intimacy and emotional nurturing. The following information comes from Isabel Hickey's Astrology, a Cosmic Science, copyright 1992 by Isabel M. Hickey Trust. Moon in Capricorn. Note that this position is considered to be the detriment of the moon position, since Capricorn is opposite Cancer. Cancer rules the moon. Poor place for moon, and especially so for a female. Works against itself. Conservative. Strong ambitions. A power complex. Security of subconscious lies in authority. Contest is bred of life. Wants to win recognition as an important and powerful person. Needs to watch tendency to harden ego complex in a shell of self-centered ambition. Not a happy person as a rule. Rigid and crystallized feelings. Not a truly sympathetic and emotional person. Parental influence very strong. Subconscious fears need to be brought to the surface and dissolved through understanding. In a male chart, attracts a serious and quiet type of partner. Sun-Moon Alchemy, the elemental combinations of the sun sign and the moon sign. The following information comes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Copyright Charles and Susie Harvey, 1994, again in 2003. First published by Aquarian, 1994. Each sun-moon type is a combination of elements. In the following descriptions of the element combinations, please remember that the pairing can be either way around. For example, a fire-earth combination refers equally to sun-fire, moon-earth, as it does to sun-earth, moon-fire. There will be subtle differences, but the dynamic is generally the same. Earth-air combinations. This combination produces a productive, rational personality which can be both innovative and efficient. The challenge of being up in the air and down to earth at the same time is that of bringing together abstract thought with the nitty-gritty issues of getting on in the world. These two elements combine easily and make for a clear-headed, objective, and scientific approach. This is the temperament of the practical idealist who observes, thinks, plans a course of action, and then acts. American President John F. Kennedy, with his Sun in Gemini and Moon in Virgo, is an example of this combination and expresses the lunar instinct to give service to a rational, well-considered ideal in his famous injunction, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." When the sun is in earth and the moon is in air, the conscious, rational impulse is to get to grips with reality, to build, consolidate, and organize with the logical instinct to make one's efforts as humane and far-reaching as possible. There's often a dry sense of humor and a capacity to use language with adroit accuracy. The late American poet Carl Sandburg, Sun in Capricorn, Moon in Aquarius, had a talent for using colloquialisms, which is characteristic of this combination, and his view of slang expresses this down-to-earth communicative ability. Slang is a language that rolls up its sleeves, spits on its hands, and goes to work. Shadow. The earth-air individual is adept at mastering the mundane world, learning how things work and then applying their knowledge in many different and normally useful ways. They can, however, easily lose touch with the less quantifiable things of life, such as emotions. When this happens, they risk the danger of becoming dry as dust and stuck in the pragmatic, cost-effective, scientific approach. Relationships. This type enjoys communicating and being helpful, and tends to get on well with most people at a practical, social level. They will find predominantly fire and water types either alien or fascinating, but either way, the latter would enable the earth-air person to contact the more mysterious and emotional, irrational parts of their personality. The earth-air individual seeks rational rapport in a relationship, and they're very supportive and adaptable, but they need help in learning how to discover and share their feelings. Male versus female. This is a very androgynous combination, encouraging both the supportive skills associated with natural female roles and the intellectual skills of the male. The following observations about your Sun-Moon combination are drawn from insights gained from astrologer Jefferson Anderson's book, Sun Sign, Moon Sign, an observation of many different individuals. The writing itself comes from Mantak Chia and William Yu Wei's Cosmic Astrology. Copyright 2012 by North Star Trust, published by Destiny Books. Sun in Libra, Moon in Capricorn. Name dropper. You reach out to understand other people, hoping to find out how to untie and release your own being. Most of all, you search out approval. You more than likely had a tough or unhappy childhood because the two signs of your combination are in discord, and that generally signifies conflict. You may feel you need to gain attention now to make up for the confirmation that may not have been there when you were young. Deep down inside, you might feel a lot of doubt, but like other Libras, you are delightful, friendly, and sociable. This makes you well liked, but you are a very sensitive and serious individual as well. You may never lose that inner feeling of regret and sadness, but you have a strong sense of self-esteem too. Value and love yourself for what you are instead of what you think you ought to be. Do not judge yourself so harshly. You most likely have strong creative aims, like all serious and self-examining people. You can put some of those perceptions into action after you have conquered or resolved your inner battles. Political activism, law, and high-level management are professionally what are best suited for you. While your need for instant acknowledgement and approval can hold back creative development, you may also have musical and artistic abilities. Libras are captured by figure and splendor first, and generally have very specific criteria when selecting a partner. Always evaluating and comparing to determine which qualities to admire and copy and which to throw away, you watch others from a distance. You are a great diplomat because of the insight you gain from your constant observations. Politics is your strong point because you are astute but somewhat Machiavellian. Supposedly, your motives are to bring about harmony and justice, but your innermost desire is to boost your ego, even if this means dishonesty and exploitation. Your final aim can be merely to improve your own place and increase power, but you are forever blameless in your advance. You may just end up being another firebomb if you use your social talents just to boost your pride. If your aspirations and diplomatic skills are used in a positive manner, however, you could be a hero. How can you do things in a positive way? Gaining more respect and approval for yourself is what comes first. Stop fretting so much about what others think of you and focus on establishing your character. Notes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign, Moon Sign. Sun in Libra, Moon in Capricorn, your greatest strengths. Executive skills and organizing abilities. Your fair, rational, and tactful approach to problems and your logical, sharp mind. Social conscience and sense of responsibility. Your sense of duty. Your determination to win, and the sensitivity to the mood of your environment and the needs of others. Your greatest weaknesses: subtle talent for manipulation, an inner conflict between the cooperative spirit and blatant self-interest, an over-rational approach to relationships and emotional matters, a desire to keep all areas of your life completely tidy, an oversensitive ego which takes offense too easily. Images for integration. At the annual company Christmas party, the chairman dresses up as Father Christmas and hands out new gold-engraved stationery for everybody. The Statue of Liberty.